Dangan Barrage.
So this is Winter, a game by communistsister on itch. Welcome back to Dangan Barrage. This is Alex.
And Jarrett.
And we're going to play this because it looks really cool.
Yeah, it's a game called Winter. It's about a girl with a skull for a face. And as you can tell, it's probably a little heavy by these content warnings. So just so you know in advance, there is sex, anxiety, trauma, and skull imagery. And it's not shown here, but I know the itch mentioned a lot of themes about transness.
Yeah.
So,
let's go.
Let's go and hop on right into it.
I really dig that art style.
Okay, this game does have sound. There's no sound on the menu, so I was not sure.
Oh, that's cool. It's like really soft.
Okay, do I need to click?
Yeah, it's Act
Okay.
1, so you gotta...
Oh, I'm dumb.
Don't worry. It's Act 1.
2 years, 4 months, and maybe a few days. Over 100 miles. Why is she here? Why is she at this party?
I don't know. Why is she here?
Why is she at this party? I didn't move here to just avoid her, but well, it was a contributing factor.
Definitely.
I didn't expect to see her here tonight. I'm not prepared.
All right, are we gonna run away or say hi? Do we confront our problems?
I feel like we should probably confront our problems. Also, I don't even see her in this shot, but it is nice that it moves around.
Probably in the middle.
Right there?
Yeah, that's my guess, but I could be
You
wrong.
could be right.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, it's a nice little touch, though, having the scrolling images.
That's really nice.
Just
Yeah,
adds a little immersion. Good job, communist sister.
let's do it. Let's say hi.
There are enough people between me and her that I can get a bit closer without feeling obvious. She's standing by the window, dancing in a low-energy way. I have no idea what I can say to her.
Okay, so hey, remember me? Or hey, sorry about before? Or I really liked you. Please talk to me.
Well, I really liked you. Please talk to me is ultimate, like, social awkwardness.
And hey, sorry about before is like kind of like putting the conversation onto like a very confrontational foot. But hey, remember me seems insensitive.
Yeah, I think we should say, hey, sorry about before, especially because we don't know what happened before.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, sorry about before. I didn't mean to scare you. I miss you. Perhaps I'd be better off just throwing myself to the floor. God, she's smiling. Maybe she doesn't even remember me. Just chalks me up as another weirdo who wanted to fuck her.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Oh, God, she looks happy. He's touching her waist and saying something, and I'm just standing here thinking about whether I'm a creep. Maybe if I was still a guy, then I would have been fine. You expect that kind of shit from a guy, right?
No.
She's touching him back.
Good for them.
Wait, I kind of missed a little bit of what happened. So we went to go talk to her.
Yeah, we didn't actually say anything. We thought about what to say.
Okay.
Yeah, and on the way there, like, we decided not to say anything, and we saw that she's dancing with a dude, and the dude is touching her, and she looks happy. And now we're like, dysphoria.
Yeah. So obviously we have history with this girl pre-transition.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, I mean,
these are pretty identical responses.
well, one is, I don't think it. I think it's context.
Yeah.
I think it's more likely that I feel sick because we are watching this. I don't think there's a right answer, but
Oh, we're the girl with a skull for a face.
yeah, that's us.
I wish I was smart enough to understand this metaphor legitimately.
Oh,
I mean, I'm guessing dysphoria, but
yeah, and also like, if you think about like facelessness and like self-identity, if you could identify with not your face, then wouldn't that help with dysphoria?
Yeah, I guess there's a certain amount of barrenness / weird overlap of like of familiar and unfamiliar.
Yeah, and also like the imagery of like a skull is still very human, but very other because it's not like we're seeing skulls all the time on
Right.
people's faces.
I'm out of here. Hey. Someone is talking to me. Okay, is this another skull-faced person, or is that us?
That's us. That's us for sure.
I turn and I look at her. I think her is right anyway. There's no face for me to tell.
Oh, wait, nope. Never mind.
Not that it's necessarily reliable. I just sense an energy despite the matte off-white bone that stares back at me.
Sick!
Deep dark eye sockets and a pallid skull. Maybe my drugs have started fucking up again. I shouldn't have drunk. Want to get out of here? Oh wait, that's...
They're asking us. Honestly, the "do I know you" is a good way to start the conversation, you know?
Yeah. Also, do you want to read any of this, or...?
I mean, I don't have very good eyesight.
Oh. Well, never mind. Not yet, but I know you. I can see the shadow that follows you. And you can see me too, can't you? Girls like us should stick together, you know? I don't want to stick together. I don't want to talk. I want to go home and feel sorry for myself.
Word.
I have no idea what you mean, or like us. I mean, I feel like we kind of know.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you get clocked.
It takes one to know one. You pass very well for someone functional and right. If you hadn't nearly started crying when looking at that girl, I wouldn't have even known. I love your boots, by the way. Fuck you. You don't know anything about me. Or say nothing. Oh, these are choices. We haven't said anything yet.
Yeah. So, that kind of candor is extremely common, in my opinion, when you're dealing with trauma, you know? Mm. So... The fuck you or say nothing sounds appropriate. The "you don't know anything about me," I mean, a lot of people use that as like they throw that up.
I mean, I feel like right now that's like the appropriate level of defensive, because that's a little too upfront.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like friendly.
Yeah,
you know, the response.
I don't know. I feel like the "fuck you" is kind of friendly too, but that's just me.
Well, I mean, it's text. We don't know if that's like a playful "fuck you" or like a fuck you."
Yeah, for sure.
No, I don't answer. After a moment, she clears her throat. Never mind. I have a wine, a whole bottle. See, she
nice.
holds it up conspiratorially. Somehow, I get the impression of her winking. Why should I go anywhere with you? Where did you get that, or take the wine?
Take the wine. I mean, it could be sus. Where'd you get that?
I took it. It's a house party. It's there to be drunk. She shrugs as if that makes it better. Why should I go anywhere with you or take the stolen wine? Hey, look, I've had some friends back in high school shoplift some booze, so I don't have any problem.
I don't think there's anything. Well, I mean, it is a house party. Consume wine.
All right, we'll take the stolen wine. For the record, I don't condone this. Then I guess I'm drinking for two. I didn't say that. Let's just fuck off already. Her jaw opens slightly in a horrible impression of a grin without skin. I know just the place.
Oh. Then we're on a bench.
In a quiet section of the park I didn't even know existed.
Oh.
She opens the bottle of wine with practice, chucking the cork over her shoulder and takes a swig.
Does she just carry around a wine opener like a corkscrew?
Yeah, you know, well, yeah, because, okay, it has a cork, because, you know, there's the ones that don't have corks.
Yeah. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be that it was that the bottle of wine was like opened at the party, and then they stuck the cork back in so that it wouldn't like dry out. And then she just like took it, and then now she's over here. She just like puts a thumb into the cork, and then just like boom, you know, just like that whole like.
I wish I could be slick like that.
Like this whole thing, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's slick like that. She's chill like that.
When she hands it to me, there's somehow lipstick on the rim.
I drink or I hesitate.
Chug a lug.
I mean, we've already committed this much. Might as well drink. I drink. It's not very good wine. I take another swig.
Yup.
So what's your name, girl with two shadows? I hand the bottle back to her. Meredith. I brace for a laugh, but it doesn't come. This is like your moment, by the way. You're the one who's in the voice acting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm blind. She cocks her head to the side and makes a noise. Nice name. Cute. Old-fashioned. Bit of a mouthful to say every time, though. Mary, maybe? She takes a swig of wine and pulls a face. What?
No, Mary doesn't suit you. I'm going to call you Red.
You're not!
That's earlier. I mean, not to throw any of our friends under the bus, but Mary's a better name than Meredith.
You know what? Mary is a pretty cool name.
I really hope I didn't insult the Merediths of the world with that.
Hey, Merediths of the world, just so you know, Meredith is definitely a mouthful. That's not an offensive thing to say about the name.
I mean, Meredith's a fine name. I shouldn't say that.
But Mary is a good name, too. She looks at me, some sparkle visible in her eye sockets. I think I'm getting used to her lack of a face. Almost. Whatever you say, Red. Why were you about to cry back there? I think I haven't hit her just because of the sheer affront of her questions. I hate that she knows that I'm so obvious, so easy to read.
Why should I spill my guts to some random faceless girl in the park? I don't even know your name.
She waggles the bottle of wine at me teasingly.
Give me that.
She lets it go without protest, and I chug-a-lug.
She lets it go without protest, and I raise it to my lips.
I said chug-a-lug. You said I don't know you, Red, and maybe you're right, but I can guess. There's something about yourself that you can't live with. Some part of you think abhorrent. Some part you think abhorrent, to be hidden away from sight. Only hiding it inside wasn't enough. You could feel it in there, still, burning away like a hot coal. Some hot black little lump inside you, like a smoldering heart. You hated it so much that one day you wrenched that fucker free from yourself. And ever since then, you've told yourself you feel better. But you don't really believe that, do you? It's not a good absence. It's not like excising a tumor. It's something more vital. You cut out your heart, and now it beats to the drum of your soul.
The door of your soul.
The door of your soul. Okay, I couldn't read it.
Yeah, no worries. She stops talking as I stare dumbfounded, bottle of wine still raised halfway to my lips. Rummaging in her coat pocket, she pulls out a pack of cigarettes and lights one casually, clamping it somehow between her teeth.
That's how I feel anyway. And my name's Winter, so now we're uneven. You gotta tell me about yourself now. Fag?
The person who made this game is British.
Or they're reclaiming slurs. Or both.
Well, but in this case, they'd be lesbians.
Yeah, but...
Well, that's not usually associated with lesbians, though.
Yeah, but, like, you can respond with something like that.
Also, the response is, no, I don't smoke, so I'm
Or
pretty sure it's
something
about
like
a cigarette. I'm pretty sure it's not reclamation.
It says something like that.
That's if we, like, want to smoke it, but...
Do we?
Fine, something like that. We're going to say something... She laughs and drops the cigarette, managing to catch it just before it hits the ground.
See, I told you. See, you do have a sense of humor. So go on then, drink and talk.
I take another swig of the bad wine, once I'll try to process what she said to me. I feel like she's told me some secret, sticky part of herself. But she's just told me, like, nothing at all, too.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
The girl in the party was not really an ex. Oh.
I black out as the shadow talks through me, giving its own monologue. When I snap back to reality, Red is finishing her cigarette, and I mumble the last few words.
And we haven't talked since.
And now she's happily dancing with some guy, and I'm...
So wait, did we just get we got a perspective shift then?
Sort of.
From Red to...
Two shadows. The shadow.
Oh, those are skulls.
Yeah.
Got you. And I'm gonna cry. We should cry.
Let's cry.
This sounds pretty traumatic. I can feel my chest get tight. I really don't want Winter to see me cry, but I don't think we have a choice unless I run away now. I hand her the ball and bring my knees up to my chest, heels resting on the edge of the bench.
So where does the shadow come in?
I want to cry now, but Winter's constant pushiness isn't leaving time. I'm angry that she keeps asking and spiteful enough to tell her. I wonder if she'll call me, censored, too.
What is it that you're afraid of, Red?
See, attraction, lust, or myself.
Yes. Yep. All of those things.
Also, why is that our other shadow?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I like the art in this game.
It's really cool.
It kind of reminds me of Umami a little bit.
communistsister posted on Itch that like it's very much, of course, inspired by like the glitch scene and stuff, but it's like photos that are popped through 2 basic filters, and in order to give this like really crunchy style.
Gotcha.
And I love it.
I don't know much about glitch, so
It's all good. It's crunchy. So what are you afraid of, Red?
that's a good question. I'm going to say lust. Scared of what I wanted to do to her, but still want to do. And not just her, but others. Girls I knew before, who I see maybe once and just think about idly. Girls aren't meant to have these thoughts, are we? Especially when we're trans. We're meant to leave that behind. Just be nice and, like, receptive, inoffensive, and unproblematic.
No.
But I think about how I want to touch or hurt or fuck her, and I can't do it. I can't do it. But I want to.
That's fine.
Sorry, y'all, I'm a terrible actor. Anyways, I feel like I'm trespassing, unwanted and imposing, but I can't stop wanting to. And what used to be just some awful black part of my heart is just grown and grown and grown until it was always there. Looking over my shoulder. I'm scared, and I'm scared of the part of me that follows.
I rest my head on my knees and try to keep myself very, very still.
I've said too much?
I've said too much part 2, I think.
Oh yeah, this is probably... Said too much. I've been too much.
I've said. The urge inside is to either stop moving forever, or else to flail and throw myself into the duck pond. Before I can commit to running away, Winter takes a deep breath and nods. That's wild. I look over my knees at Winter's expression. She looks pleased.
That's wild is such a stock answer, though. So I would be kind of inclined, if I was her, to say fuck you.
Do it.
Fuck you, too.
You and me, Red. I mean, we're almost exact opposites, you and I. You're scared of being attracted to someone, everything that entails. And it's being attractive to people I can't stand. I don't know how to make myself feel vulnerable or to tolerate someone's eyes on me. What's that phrase? Mortifying ordeal of being known. I want to, but there's armor I can't take off, baggage that I can't put down. I look at her as she talks, her body language shrinking, and the casual arrogance from earlier falling off like the melting snow. She cradles the wine in her hands, bottle nearly empty, and laughs. You know what we have to do, Red?
What? And why we?
We should help each other. We're complementary. You have a hang-up about attraction to people, and I don't. I can show you, teach you. And you can show me what it looks like to be comfortable in your own skin. Comfortable being looked at.
I uncurl my legs and look at her, processing what she says. You're not suggesting we date after talking for 15 minutes.
Not dating, just helping each other. I have someone I like already, and I want to be attractive for him. And you have someone you like, right? The girl from earlier?
As if that was ever a relationship that could happen again. Could or should happen again. I've burned that bridge, and I've known that for a long time. But I want to reconcile this part of myself. Something about Winter's intensity makes me trust her. Makes me want to trust her, so I say it. Okay, how do we do it? Winter leans down to put the bottle of wine on the ground, out the way. Then she reaches out to me. No, she reaches out to my shadow. I can always feel when her fingers touch my other self's cheek, like a memory of being touched or a whisper of breeze.
Can I kiss you?
Ooh, this is a junction. Yes, no, or kiss her first.
Kiss her first.
You know what? I like that. That's Meredith coming out of her shell.
Go, Meredith.
thought flashes through my mind of climbing on top of her and pinning her to the bench.
Nah.
But I could never, would never. I know I'm not meant to feel these things, and then the shadow takes over again and I black out. Ooh, that's a little ominous.